Hello, Johnny. Headed down to Columbus. Good morning, Keith. I wanted to try to get a view of something besides 3 cars in a parking lot. You know what I mean, Johnny? I just happened to be scrolling and seen your name pop up in the live there. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here. Yeah, I know. It got a chuckle out of me. But, I mean, if that's where you're stuck working and that's the view you got, that's what you're going to get. I see some people in there that just videoing their computer desk or the wall or... Oh. Are you moved up to manager already? I was looking to see if they were getting ready to start a car show there. How you today, Keith? Maybe this time spring will stick around here in Ohio. I just got off about an hour and 20-minute live. Decided to stop for a little breakfast on the way down. I am a little bit early. I have to bowl at 1 and it says I'm going to be there by 10:35, so. But that'll give me a chance to walk around, look at the other people, talk to some folks. I might have a chance to sit around and do some videoing in there. What's everybody else doing this fine Sunday? 18 people in here, folks. Somebody should say hello. Not today, man. We are going down for the state tournament. I'll be doing 6 games today, singles and doubles. Trying to keep up with the younger folk. Yeah, traffic is pretty nonchalant today. I mean, probably for the first hour, I might have had 2 or 3 vehicles out on the road all the way, both sides. Starting to pick up a little bit now. People headed out to church or leaving the early morning churches or just headed down to go bowling. You never know. How's the work for you, Johnny? Are you moved up to the manager yet? Crackety crack crack on the pavement here. Sunday's a day to relax. Well, Keith, don't ever give up the things you love. I mean, I went from bowling 5 nights a week. I didn't want to completely quit. So I sub every once in a while, but I do every other Sunday night league just to keep me in the motion, you know.
So we going with red, white, and blue? Do you want to reply?
Yes.
What's the message?
That's the only shirt I brought was a flag one, so that's what I got. Send.
I got. That's the only shirt I brought was a flag one.
Sorry, my
Okay, it's sent.
talk to text was kicking in there. Yeah, I mean, if you love it, you enjoy it. I mean, it might not be the most strenuous activity you ever do, but it is an activity that keeps you going. It's an activity that everyone out there is able to do, no matter what shape or condition you're in. One of the best sports out there, but they don't want to call it a sport. Especially for the Olympics, that is. You watch those guys bowl the World Championship. Get out there and join them and bowl 75, 80 games in a week just to qualify for another 30 or 40 games of playoffs, just to qualify for a 10 to 12 game match play, just to bowl 4 more games on a show. Bowl 110 games to have a shot of winning top prize, sometimes like $100 grand. But if you get into too hot and heavy, it can also be a money pit for you. I was going to give here and get back into hunting, but I was looking around at a few just a nice little starter package to get me back into hunting was going to be $1,200–1,300. So probably just going to let that slide too. Yeah, pretty much anyone that's young now, Keith, that's how they, I mean, I won't say it's easier, but a younger person and the older people can get more power, more rotation out of the ball, and that's what people are looking for now. They want that power. Two hands is the way to do it. Yeah, me too. You watch old Walter Ray and those guys. Even Walter Ray has got a 300 game bowling two-handed now. There we are, folks. Sorry for the station identification. Evidently we had a network switch over. Thank you, camperman. Good to go now. Yeah, bowling's something that's fun just for the family to get out and do. But it can get expensive. Some of these places are in it for the recreation and to make the money. Welcome back, Charles. So, you know, it used to be you could go bowl for $1 a game some places. Now you're talking $5, $6 a game. Well, how was it, Charles? I stopped over and seen old guy hustle and stopped and talked to Jerry. Took a few selfies. I didn't have a pancake, but I did have a scrambled egg and biscuit. And a fresh cup of coffee. Looks like the rain is holding off. Still raining down south in Kentucky. I popped back in. We had Keith pop in. Johnny Hope popped in. We hadn't seen either of those in a while. That's good, that's good. Traffic is not bad on 33. It's pretty quiet. Thirty-three east right now. Go down to Columbus and hit 270. Then it won't be very far from there. About 8 miles of driving in inner city, which would probably take me just as long as half the trip. Hello, Alfonso. Good morning, good morning. I'm hoping everybody had a wonderful weekend. It's been beautiful weather both days. Started out in the 40s yesterday, but it warmed up kind of nice. Not too windy. I got the camping itch, I tell you that. It's definitely the fishing itch. The old Maumee, if you seen it yesterday, running muddy right now. Even the lake was pretty muddy yesterday. What's everybody's plans for today? It's still early in most places. Talk about how pretty it is, and it looks like we're getting a little rain clouds to brew in here. Welcome in, everyone. Everybody comes in. I don't know if they realize they can talk to us or what, but that's what we're here for. Or just kick back and enjoy the morning ride. I like those little Toyota styles. If they were just big enough and stout enough to pull my camper, old Buford might be in trouble. I'd like to keep old Buford till he hit 100,000 miles. So he's got tons of life left. I know as soon as I put the other phone down, I'll get a block message. Are people talking here and I can't see it? Maybe not. There's Charles. And Camper. The cat is alive. Well, that's good. Chat, yeah. Chat and the cat. Sunday morning traffic is starting to pick up. Everybody out here that left 20 minutes late, now they think they have to rush. But the sun is warming up this cab, I'll tell you that. We are going down to Columbus, retired. I got the state bowling competition this weekend. They done team yesterday. I'm doing singles and doubles today. Yes, it is. Especially in the mornings. We started out about 8 o'clock, and I don't think there was 2 cars on the entire road. All those traffic circles just seemed like it was a straight stretch, no slowing down. Only thing I don't like about Sunday driving is that Sunday night where you're headed back from somewhere and you know you got to work tomorrow, but that'll be later this evening. Hello, Leroy. Leroy, how are things, my friend? Welcome back. Thank you, my friends, for that thumbs up. Headed down to Columbus State Bowling Tournament. Yeah. 33 for about 9 more miles. Seems like I've been the last 3 weekends. I think I've been down here. Yeah, I have. It is beautiful. I woke up at 61 degrees this morning, so that was a plus. I know, it's like we're bringing Florida up here this year instead of going down. My wife asked me last night when we're going to Florida. I'm thinking, 2 weeks ago we decided we weren't going to go this early. And now she got that spur in her. I just got to act on these things sometimes. I've decided when she's ready to do something, we're going to do it right then. Don't give her a chance to change her mind. We just don't have any beaches right here in Ohio. Well, we got Sandusky and Lake Erie, but that don't count. You go up to Lake Erie right now and you got 3 and 4 foot waves just beating on the rocks. Not much fun. Can I speed? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm running 71 in a 70 right now. But I was also running 71 in a 65 back there. Yeah, these people are cruising about 75, and let them go. I am not in a hurry. How are you, Yoon? Where are you from? What's going on? I know it's not your first time in the chat. So hit that thumbs up and stick around for a bit. I probably got about 20 more minutes. Say 2500 GMC Sierra. The name is Mike. Where are you from, Young? I'm gonna say India. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Well, fill us in on that info. We don't need the address. Just from what part of the big world? California is my second guess, but I'm not going to guess all day either. We don't hate anybody in here. So what is your location, if you'd like to tell us that? If not, just say, no thank you. Chicago, the Windy City. Chicago's not a bad place, is it? Other than being windy and you get that lake effect snow all the time, and I'm sure it can have its ups and downs. I'm going down to Columbus to bowl. Bowling, bowling, bowling. Keep those balls a-rolling. State tournament this weekend, next weekend, the weekend after. Takes about a month and a half for everybody to get it bowled. Oh yeah, you got a lot of PBA bowlers down there. Winter Haven, Indian Springs. That's where they usually start the PBA 50s every year down there. Plenty of regional stuff going on down there too. No is not what? What are you doing, car? Oh yeah, a lot of the pros like to start out down there. They usually have 2 or 3 there, but I've been down to Kegel a few times. A little bit of bowling training and working. I took a pro shop school down there. Hello, Nancy Drew. Bears are moving to Indiana. What are they going to be called? The Indiana Koalas? They can't be the Bears anymore. Nobody wants to watch the Indiana Bears. I don't know what Young is talking about there, so a little bit of traffic here, so I cannot keep up with all the chat. Well, Chicago can be nice. we've said it before, folks. There's good and bad in every place you go. I mean, I could find out bad things about Florida, but I'm not going to go looking for them because I'm having too much fun. But I will say property taxes, that will change your mind on buying property in a hurry down there. And insurance. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I think young is pretty young. How you doing, William? Tell us what makes him so great, would you? This Sunday, so we're going to allow it. Tell us about it. I want to know. I can't see. Does that say wiener, whiner, winner, what? But you can't have that homestead if you're only living there part-time. That is for actual residents only. Full-time, that would be. Well, that's good. Welcome from Miami. 26. Well, that is much younger than me. I'm over twice that. Yeah, I was looking at a nice piece of land, 10 acres down there. I could have picked it up for like $45,000. Looked beautiful. So then I was calling around, you're able to bring your camper down as long as you put in a septic system first, so that's 10 grand. And then I could drill another well for 10 grand, which I would not own the water underneath the land. So I could be at some point rationed on that part of the land. And then once I pulled the camper on there, then I think the lady wanted like $11,000 a year for insurance. But I couldn't be insured until I built a cover over the camper. So I'm like, man, any more rules? And like, yeah, there's about 100 of them. So I'm like, yep, maybe not the place for me, folks. I'll just visit. I'll stay in Retired Young's backyard. You won't even know I'm there. Scooter Steve, welcome in. Yes, sir. Going to the big bowling championship today. Beautiful weather you have here in Columbus. Of course, it's been pretty great all the way down. Well, this is a place where we all come together, guys. Some of these people I see once a year, that's about it. Never see them anywhere else. Now, if we decide we're going to do nationals this year, that will be in June out in Reno, but you get to see more of the big pro bowlers out there. Here, you get the local state bowlers that are really good. Of course, our guy from Parma just last week won the U.S. Open. Excellent job, Patrick. And I can't read those big, long sentences, sorry guys, but I cannot keep my eyes off the road for that long. Yeah, you pay it like that's kind of like anywhere. You pay insurance your whole life. You use it one time, they want to gripe about paying you out. They don't want to give you the full amount, and then they jack up the prices as soon as they have to pay you. I've got 13 of them, Nancy. I would retire from bowling if I could just throw one this weekend. I just got to get off that lucky number 13, if you know what I mean. Yes. The first ring is free from the USB-C, and every other one you can purchase a ring or a plaque, but I've got one ring and a lot of plaques. I mean, I'd rather pay $5 for a plaque than $300 for a ring that's going to be in a box in a drawer, you know. I've never worn them. I'm not much for the jewelry, and my kind of work, I don't take the risk of wearing a ring and losing a finger. Well, we're finally getting off the big roads, folks. Dun, 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 dun. And like normal, I'm about 2 hours early, 2.5 actually. But that's just me. If you're early, guys, you're never late. That's what I can say. Oh yeah, that was one of my favorite movies. Come on over to the wild side, it says. Yep, that and the Big Lebowski. Gonna save the family farm. Call me Trojan Man. I think Bill Murray done a good job in that one too. Ernie McCracken. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. I'm gonna have to crack the windows, boys. A little warm down there. Bigger. Oh, we have arrived, folks. This is where it's all gonna happen today. Don't be such a big hurry there, little white car. But there's plenty of places to hang around and look, and thrift stores and home stores and all sorts of crazy food. It might not be a wasted 2 hours here, folks. I could even get a suntan, have my nails done. There's the Rock Pub. You know what goes on in there. They get rocks drunk. Get the rocks off. I could have my pet groomed. Hey, there's a pet store. Maybe I should check and see if there's a Maine Coon in there. The wife would be tickled if I come home with one. I'll be right back with you here, folks. I'm doing a lot of looking around. I'm going to park way over here out of the way. Looks like this spot was meant just for me. Wow. You have arrived. World's largest hyper bowling center, folks. It does look like they still have the day shift going on in there. Yep, Camperman, I think April 4th and 5th, we're planning a hiking, camping trip down there. I hope you come up and join us again. Thanks for hanging out with us. I can't really see 7 people. 7 people, 16 thumbs up. Thank you. It's where the magic happens, folks. You guys want me to walk in there and let you have a gander before I shut down? Oh, I could probably go another 8 minutes if that's what you'd like. Nancy, can you save me money on my insurance? I think all these companies just get together and rob you. I mean, they want to charge you crazy. And then someone says, hey, I'm gonna give it to you for this price, which they do, and then by the time your first 3 months or 6 months rolls around, they've automatically found a reason to raise your rates again. So they just do it to get you, and they think people ain't going to keep changing insurance things, but for the right price, I would change them every week. What's going on here, folks? I've run out of room. There we go. I understand that, but you know, I see these ads and stuff online where they, you know, the ads where they tell you, well, you don't need an insurance company to give you a quote. Come on here and we'll give you a rate and all this good deal, but you don't need this and that. And then when you go on these places to check that out, first thing they want is your social security number, your address, all that stuff. I mean, what's it matter where I live? What does that have to do with my the way I drive, my insurance? I mean, if I drive crazy in Ohio, I'll have to drive crazier out in California. And then you get, you know, I used to bundle my camper, my home, my auto all together. Save you $100 for the first time, and then the next time you turn around, then they up it. I think my truck, I went from, I don't know, $98 a month up to, I think, 167, 177 with no accidents. Well, looks like one thing is over. I don't know if it was singles or doubles or if it's all together done, but we'll stop in and check it out real quick. I think, Nancy, you're the only one talking to me right now. Hello, artist. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to flip you around here, folks. Well, it's not quite over yet.
You're not live. Take them out.
Not too crowded, not too crowded. Pretty cool. We'll go see if we can see anybody we know. And they have a smaller league down at the end. How you doing, artist? I haven't seen you in a while. Anything new? Just the last game in doubles. Last game in doubles.
6 is the last. Well, no, 6 is singles.
Okay. Then they got 3 more, right?
No, they've already voted.
Oh, doubles is first. All right, thank you. Yeah, they're almost done here. Yeah, pretty big, pretty big. Plenty of merchandising for me. If you guys want shirts, let me know. We'll send them right to you. Like I say, I think I got about 2 hours before I bow, so I got time to kill. I'll hang out around here for a while. Maybe check out the strip mall. We got about 3 more minutes before we get out of here. All right, Nancy. Hey, thank you, Nancy. I will put that 5 rubies into the brackets here. If I win, I'll let you know. So yeah, I'll hang out. I'll see when the other people are going to show up. They might want to go eat before we all get together, boys. I got the new shirts all ready to roll, guys. Check them out online. I think that was a little big, but it's hand size, so maybe I just got big hands. I don't know. You know what to say about a guy with big hands, right? He wears big gloves. But how is the artist stuff going on? Let's get to the side. It just ain't a good view when they have to get my face in here all the time. So we do what we can do. Flatlined? Tell me about that. What does that mean? Hopefully it's not when you've been on the operating table. My partner left me. Bit Devo. Oh, well that's cool. You will find a new passion in all those chickens. Take some time to yourself and reflect. You will find that you will do just fine. Is Devo a person? There you go. We can't have that. Some people don't like them, but prenups. Oh, devastated. Okay. Prenups are some of the best things out there, folks. I think if someone wants to be with you, it shouldn't matter what you have before they get there or what you have after they left or once they've got there. I don't think it's a right for a partner. Half Hawk Man, how you doing? Happy Sunday. If you can hear in the background, guys, we were getting ready to throw some bowling balls here in a minute. There you go. There you go. Not what he wanted. You know, he wants to move in and take over and become the equal partner and then leave and take half of what he never had to start with. So that's a shame, but there are many people that way out there today. Fouling pins everywhere. That is true. I think it's funny, you know. I tell my wife she can have the house and everything there. Just set me free. She says, no way I'm getting loose. I'm stuck on you. Got a feeling down deep inside that I can't let go. Yes, I'm on my way. But she loves me. That's good. Oh, well, depends on who you ask. If you ask them why they're out by themselves, yes, they're signal, but their wives will tell you different. Oh, there's plenty of everywhere. Come on over and check them out. There you go. If you were to come over, what would be the location? Do you have a favorite spot you'd want to pick out? Man, don't make it Ohio, I'll tell you that. I'd say this time in Florida, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee maybe. Oh yeah, stay away from California. If a guy don't rob you there, the state will. Well, folks, I'm about 5 minutes over here. Well, that happens a lot around here, especially when it has to do with the children, but I can't say that some guys don't deserve it, but that's the way it works out. Oh yeah, all wonderful places and beautiful in their own way. But I like a little bit of hills and a whole lot of trees in my backyard. But well, good luck. You make sure you let us know when you're coming in. We'll find you a good spot that will treat you right. I'm going to get out of here for today, folks. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me this second go around, and I will more than likely pop back on this evening when I get back in Old Beaufort and head home. So I might try to get some snapshots of the fun today, but other than that, probably not. So I will be a ghost for about 5 or 6 hours. So you guys be safe out there and have fun, and we will see you soon. Thank you, Nancy, very much. Appreciate you always. Man, if that don't drive you nuts. Could you watch that all day long? Crazy. We'll see you later, folks. Have fun.